Happy Saturday. It's a little bit after 11 on the West Coast here. Um, okay, so yesterday we saw Zohran Mamadani, mayor-elect of New York City, in the Oval Office with Donald Trump. They had a meeting, and Trump just gushing over him after their meeting, and gushing over him in the Oval Office. Kept like touching him. I can't explain any of that. Donald Trump clearly has a great affinity for Zohran Mamdani. I don't know if it's because it's a connection to New York City or what, but the right wing has been freaking out over that meeting in the Oval Office, freaking out over Trump's reaction to Mamdani in the Oval Office. Laura Loomer has gone on her typical Islamophobic rants about all of this. And, so it's nice to see an Islamist communist standing behind the president in the Oval Office, yada, yada. She has called him a jihadist and all kinds of stuff. She wrote, it would be nice to see the administration not give Mamdani a total pass for his support of Islamic terrorism and his incitement of hatred against white people and non-Muslims. We need to see some moral clarity on the issues of anti-white racism and normalization of Islamic supremacy from the GOP. First of all, she's cuckoo pants. But then, Rudy Giuliani said that he was absolutely disgusted to see his successor in the Oval Office standing behind President Trump. Fox News, who said it? Fox News, Charlie Gasparino hammered Donald Trump, saying that the wheels are coming off the Trump presidency. Uniformly, the reaction on the right, they're freaking out. Charlie Gasparino also wrote on Twitter, this just proves that even a clown like Mamdani can impress Trump just by kissing his ass. Pretty pathetic. Mamdani didn't kiss Trump's ass yesterday. It was the other way around. And I still don't know why. But, a huge part of what their plan has been since Mamdani won, a huge part of their plan for the midterms is to tie Democrats to Zohran Mamdani as some evil, malevolent other, the brown guy who's Muslim and who laughed at 9/11 or something. It was going to be the whole defund the police narrative campaign strategy all over again. Republicans nationwide, it was becoming their campaign strategy, one of their main campaign strategies for the midterms, to tie every Democrat they can to Zohran Mamdani, because according to Fox News, Zohran Mamdani is scary. And when old white people who watch Fox News see Zohran Mamdani, they're going to be afraid. And any other Democrat who is tied to Zohran Mamdani, whether it be personally or whether it be through policies that these other Democrats want to propose, Fox News was just going to be like, communist, Islamist, Sharia law. He's going to impose Sharia law. And they were going to paint every Democratic candidate nationwide with that. And Donald Trump just blew that up. Donald Trump just completely blew that up. Because now, if any of those ads start popping up, the Democratic candidate in whatever race can just make an ad showing footage from the Oval Office yesterday where Donald Trump is gushing over Zohran Mamdani and treating him like his peer, treating him like he's an amazing guy, that he's fun to hang out with. And it's bizarre. It's just bizarre. I don't know. I don't know what happened to Donald Trump yesterday. When you look at and listen to the things that Donald Trump has said about Zohran Mamadani over the last several months. Donald Trump has said horrific things about him, absolutely horrific things about him, called him all kinds of names, and then greets him with open arms. Not just greets him with open arms. I mean, look at how he treated Mohammed bin Salman earlier this week. I greeted him with open arms. That sent MAGA into a tizzy. America first. There is no America first. There's Saudi Arabia first. I don't know if this is just Trump's dementia or sundowning or whatever, but the key takeaway is that Donald Trump just destroyed one of the main strategies that Republicans were going to employ for the midterms in elections all across this country, because he thinks that Zohran Mamadani is amazing. I mean, Elise Stefanik, who's running for governor in New York, falsely accused Mamadani of being a jihadist. And when Trump was asked whether he agrees with Stefanik's allegation, he said, "No, I don't," with Mamadani standing right next to him. It's crazy, man. In another post, of course, there was somebody on Twitter that said Trump is playing 4D chess, and and some other folks were just like, "No, he's really not. He's really not." That same guy from Fox News, Charlie Gasparino, was like, "Yeah, those Liberation Day tariffs that he can't undo fast enough were also very 4D chess. We should all be so smart. And if I were, I can see a huge hug fest with the guy seeking to turn New York City into a Marxist paradise. Pathetic." What? It's like part of the problem with some of these Fox News folks and right-wing media folks and elected Republicans is they start to believe their own bullshit. It's like, how is the mayor of New York City, assuming that he even wanted to, how is he going to turn New York City into a Marxist paradise? These people can't even define the word Marxism. It's like they talk about Marxism, communism, socialism, while Donald Trump's administration is taking ownership stakes in tech companies and chip companies across the country. I don't know, is the government now seizing the means of production, picking winners and losers? That's not capitalism. It's one of those other three things, but they don't understand that. They don't, because they don't understand definitions of, words and shit. Anyway, it's going to be fun watching this unfolding freak out on the right because of Trump's absolute love fest with Zohran Mamadani. It's crazy.